So I would say the design was a group decision about, and we came up with an idea about admitting that mental health is not one thing, that, and there are more than one way to improve our mental health. And so as we talked about it, that's how we designed the whole idea that we're going to do a center. So it's not going to be like just a psych office, but a center where people can have access to all the different forms of modalities that don't necessarily feel like they're getting some type of treatment, but they're actually increasing their mood, increasing their mood, increasing their function, and feeling as if they have their overall well-being has been improved in this setting. So when we did that, we started thinking about what are the ways that this happens, and that is like children play, but so do adults play. Generally, the children and families come. And this is a really, and parents and children love it. If you can look at all the little sayings they'll write back and forth, doesn't it? Which is nice. They write on the boards, they talk about just that. They talk about feelings, and so if you see things like love works, it saves, love's always the answer.
So these are the sayings that children, patients have actually
or families. This is something I write when I think about your thinking. It's just a basic belief that I think we should do.
Mm-hmm. And who did the angel?
A father did that. One of my patients' father. A child did. The pie just left, right? The pie just left. And
oh my goodness!
And then sometimes they'll turn on their music and get up and make things like sometimes the children will take this figure, see how this is this figure, and then they'll design it. And the parents of the children were sort of like compete, that type of thing. Yeah. And then a mother just did this 2 days ago.
Okay.
This is our meditation room. So before or after clients go into therapy, they can meditate.
And this is one of our full-time employees' room. And she does, as you can see, come on, you can come on in. She does both children and adults, and she does dance and movement. So here she does more play, and I'll show you the other room where she'll take them to do the movement and dance. Okay. One thing we love about us is we are out in the community. Like we bring workshops here, but we also go out, like we're in a school, we're in a dance school, churches, things. Yeah. So we go out, but the people also come in. So it's fun. We form partnerships. So it's not just a one-time thing. We see how we can work together. Like we have the Peace Corps, American University
of Maryland. We just worked with.
Right, University of Maryland. DC, some of the charter schools in DC, local churches in PG County.
Yeah, good.
As well, she just did it with University of Maryland Extension Program, where they partnered with the nutritionists there to educate people on nutrition and mental health and the connection between both.
So you had a workshop called Food and Mood.
Food and Mood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that was like University of Maryland, and then and we had it here. Say they do mention that they feel really calm and safe, and it doesn't feel like the stress that they get in others, in other places because of the appearance, the physical appearance, and things like that. We have a really diverse population. We have a person that's fluent Spanish speaking. We have the Japanese speaking and English speaking, and then we have a person coming on that is she's a psych nurse practitioner, and she will speak French, Arabic, and English. And so that's one of the reasons like the universities find this helpful, because they have like American University and the University of Maryland. They have a very diverse population. So what I have found over the years is this: the first or second or third time, people want someone to listen to them, to tell their story, and oftentimes we don't have time or the space with your friends and your family and stuff. And there's a stigma attached to saying, I felt like I wanted to kill myself, or I was so sad, or I was so depressed I couldn't go to work for a week. So they find a nice, clean, soft space to come and do that. And to also, if they want to do art, if they want to do dance, movement has really improved our movement. Therapy has improved, people have noticed it. And all the other integrative pieces of mental health that we've sort of ignored for so long. So what we do is we try to build a program on it. We try to encourage, what we do is we say, okay, if you come in for anxiety, these are the things that these are the people that you should go through. And there's one single person that'll be your primary person, but there are other modalities of treatment. Ours are 8 to, the last person will probably take like 7 or 7:30. We all have different hours.
It's open to whatever the therapist
Right.
has availability. If they say we can meet you, a client at 8 or 8:30 or 9,
Yeah.
they'll do it.
Yeah. Generally, there's someone here at least until 9. Yeah, like yesterday. Yeah, there's always someone. A lot of you have children after school. You have families. They want to come. Couples come after they fed their kids. Yeah, want to come
So-
after that.
So are visits always made by appointment, or are there ever walk-ins? Okay.
No walk-ins.
Not
Walk-ins to just set up an appointment, or you just want to find out about it, but not walk-ins to meet with